In the world of automobiles, there are legends, and then there is Soichiro Honda. The man who envisioned Honda Motor Company Limited. His life story is very inspiring. It begins with a modest upbringing in Japan and ends with the establishment of one of the most recognizable automakers in history. This is the story of how a young, impoverished Japanese man went from being a babysitter to creating the multi-billion-dollar Honda Motors Company. This is the amazing life story of Soichiro Honda, the man who transformed the automotive industry. Soichiro Honda was born on November 17, 1906, into a poor and difficult upbringing in a small Japanese hamlet. His mother was a weaver, while his father, a blacksmith, owned a bicycle repair business. Honda's family had financial difficulties, and during his early years, he lost 5 of his 8 siblings to illness. The Honda family, like many others in Japan, struggled to make ends meet, and young Soichiro had to get creative to fulfill his dreams. Growing up, Soichiro was a curious child, constantly disassembling and reassembling toys and machinery. This inquisitiveness, combined with his natural curiosity, ignited a passion for mechanics. He spent countless hours tinkering with any broken machine he could find, and it wasn't long before he developed an impressive knack for fixing things. Soichiro's father, a blacksmith, recognized his son's innate talent and encouraged him to pursue his passion. He took him under his wing, teaching him the art of metalworking and instilling in him the value of hard work and craftsmanship. These early lessons left a deep impression on Soichiro and became the foundation upon which he would build his future empire. Despite his growing skills, Soichiro's aspirations went beyond being a simple mechanic. He wanted to create something that would have a lasting impact on the world. His dream was to build motorcycles, a vision that seemed audacious for a young boy from a humble background. Soichiro saw an advertisement in a magazine in 1922 for Art Shokai, a car repair business with its headquarters in Tokyo. Thinking that since the company was one of the most well-known motorcar services in the city, they could want additional staff. He sent a letter to Art Shokai asking about a position, and fortunately, he got a response. Soichiro left home at the age of 15, dropped out of school, and traveled to Tokyo to pursue his goals. Upon arriving in Tokyo, Soichiro was astounded by how quickly and drastically metropolitan life differed from his farm upbringing. A 15-year-old boy arrives in Tokyo, Japan, on his first day of work at a tiny auto repair shop in 1922. The youngster was given the task of cleaning the workshop and taking care of his child by the owner, who questioned if the boy was even cut out for this kind of labor. Over time, the proprietor found himself unable to meet the increasing demand for his cars, at which point he brought in Soichiro to assist him. Despite beginning with basic work, Soichiro worked his way up to become a dependable technician for the company. Little Soichiro's owner ultimately noticed his talent and perseverance, and he chose to take him under his wing and instruct him in both the business and mechanical aspects of the company's operations. When Honda made the decision to go from auto repair to production, his life changed. He presented the idea of making piston rings, but his previous employers at Art Shokai opposed him. With his dreams in mind, Soichiro Honda ventured out on his own. He started a small workshop with borrowed tools and an unyielding determination. His first project was to create a piston ring, a vital component in a motorcycle's engine. He faced numerous challenges along the way, including a devastating fire that destroyed his workshop, but he refused to be deterred. After years of relentless effort and countless setbacks, Soichiro successfully designed a piston ring that outperformed anything available in Japan at the time. His achievement garnered the attention of established motorcycle manufacturers, and he soon found himself supplying parts to them. The success of his piston ring business fueled Soichiro's ambition. He continued to innovate, working on his own motorcycle designs and modifying existing models. In 1948, he founded the Honda Motor Company Limited, realizing his childhood dream of building motorcycles. But Soichiro Honda's journey was far from smooth. Japan was still recovering from the devastation of World War II, and resources were scarce. Building motorcycles in such challenging circumstances was an extraordinary feat. To overcome these obstacles, Soichiro and his team had to get inventive. They used old army surplus engines and improvised materials to craft their bikes. Their resourcefulness earned them the affectionate nickname the Hondagumi, or Honda Team. The first Honda motorcycle was far from perfect, but it was a testament to Soichiro's unwavering dedication to quality and innovation. His obsession with continuous improvement drove him to tirelessly refine his designs and manufacturing processes. It wasn't long before Honda motorcycles gained a reputation for their reliability and performance. Honda established Tokai Seiki in 1937 to manufacture piston rings for Toyota. In 1944, Tokai Seiki's Yamashita factory was destroyed by a US B-29 bomber raid during World War II, while the Iwata plant fell during the 1945 Mikawa earthquake. Honda used the yen 400,000 it received after the war as compensation to Toyota for the salvageable parts of the business, and in October 1946, it established the Honda Technical Research Institute. He began manufacturing the Type AA, a fully motorized bicycle, in 1948. It was powered by Honda's first mass-produced engine and was available for purchase until 1951. In 1958, Honda took a giant leap into the global market by introducing the Honda Super Cub. This iconic model became an instant sensation worldwide and remains one of the best-selling motorcycles of all time. The Super Cub represented not only an incredible engineering achievement, but also a testament to Soichiro Honda's vision and determination. As the years passed, Soichiro's ambitions expanded beyond motorcycles. He wanted to take on the challenge of the automobile industry, even though he had yet to gain experience. In 1963, Honda introduced its first production car, the T360 mini truck. The decision to enter the car market was met with skepticism from many, but Soichiro was undeterred. He believed in pushing the boundaries of what was possible. In 1973, Honda launched the Civic, a compact car that would go on to revolutionize the automobile industry. With its fuel efficiency and innovative engineering, the Civic was a game-changer. It embodied Soichiro Honda's philosophy of the three joys: the joy of buying, the joy of selling, and the joy of creating. These principles focused on customer satisfaction and innovation, and they guided the company's growth. Honda served as president until stepping down in 1973. After that, he continued in his role as director and was named Supreme Advisor in 1983. He was so well known that People magazine called him the Japanese Henry Ford and included him in their list of the 25 most intriguing people of the year for 1980. In retirement, Soichiro Honda wrote in his memoirs that he regretted occasionally treating his staff rudely, degrading them, and even hitting them in the face. Days before the Hungarian Grand Prix, on August 5, 1991, Soichiro Honda passed away from liver failure. He was 84. Grand Cordon of the Order of the Rising Sun, he was posthumously awarded to senior third rank in the hierarchy. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.